Good morning. Welcome to day 7 of 75 Hard. It is a little late in the morning, but still technically morning. It's 11 a.m. I just made myself some coffee. I have been up for a little while longer, had morning playtime and breakfast with the baby, and then was on the phone with my family for the longest time. I usually just do pure black coffee, whether it's hot or iced. It's just easier, faster. But today it's Sunday, so I thought I would mix in some milk. I did almond milk because I'm lactose intolerant, even though I did just have a bunch of blue cheese this morning as well. But anyway, I did almond milk, and it's kind of like done the thing where I don't know if you guys can see, but it's split. If you have any tips on how to stop that, let me know. We are still gonna go ahead and finish that anyway. And I thought we'd get started with our reading for the day. We're gonna continue to page 73. Now, for the challenge, if you're new to 75 Hard, you only have to read 10 pages of a nonfiction book. And another rule that often people don't mention or skip is that it has to, once you start a book, you have to finish that book before you move on to the next book. So you can't simultaneously be reading 2 books or decide to stop one and pick up another one. I know I do my recaps at the end. I'm still on page 61, so I have another 10 pages or so to go. The quicker you let go of old cheese, the sooner you'll find new cheese. I have been holding on to my business, which hasn't been fully operational to the same scale that it once used to be since last year. And I have been holding on to it so freaking tightly, still just prolonging that final end, and not letting go because I'm so scared. I've worked 5 years on this business and I'm just letting it all go, but then for a variety of reasons also, but I've ran it for 5 years. I've been holding on to it for a year now. How many more years would I hold on to it and not be able to move on to the next step? I decided to just finish reading the book. I was pretty close to the end, 10, 20 pages. This is one of probably my favorite books that I've read this year. The book is really easy to get through. If you're a fast reader, you could read this in 15, 20 minutes. I'm a slower reader. It took me maybe 45 minutes or so. But some things that I got out of it. There's a lot of highlighting and all of that going on. So first of all, movement in a new direction helps you find new cheese. When I'm reading this, I'm thinking in my head, not so much of the changes of becoming a mom, because I feel like I've dealt with that. Maybe I could have dealt with it more gracefully, but I dealt with that well-ish. But moving to a new city, and then also having to shut down my business. Those changes, I feel like I have not dealt with it well, and I have struggled with it, and I've tried to hold on to the past so much and have been so angry or entitled feeling to all of it. Another important thing that I like here is imagining yourself enjoying your new cheese leads to it. So cheese being obviously a metaphor for our dreams and goals, etc. So imagining myself sitting in my new home that I have all to myself. I don't have to share my home with anyone other than obviously my family, my baby, my husband and my baby. But we're not living with my parents, not living with his parents or siblings or anything. And that's me. I love having my own place. And yeah, so just in the future, just being able to envision that. So now even just being able to envision this is what it's gonna be like when I start my new business, when I go after that thing that I've been wanting to kind of go after. And then again, the quicker you let go of your old cheese, the sooner you'll find new cheese. So the quicker I let go of my old business, the faster I'll be able to move on to my next idea, to my next project, whether it's just but whether it's full-time content creation or it's a new product-based business. Really, really highly recommend this book. I'm so glad that I just pushed myself to pick it up and read it, because I'm not always as motivated to read non-fiction books. I'm done with my walk. 45 minutes indoor. First workout of the day is done. Almost done with my first liter of water as well. I'm gonna shower and then I'm gonna get ready. I'm not quite sure yet if I'm gonna get just ready and put on a nice dress for the day, or if I'm just gonna get ready into clothes for my next workout, which is gonna be tennis. That's my outdoor workout of the day. It is drizzling a little bit, so I'm hoping it stops because the court needs time to dry before our lesson. I will double check on like the weather forecast because it seems to be pretty accurate for the area. Done with my shower, just put on this dress. This is from H&M and it is actually like a cuff down, like it's supposed to be a beach cover up. I just brought into my office room the Alex drawer. This drawer is where I'm gonna store a lot of my office supplies. You guys can see in this shelf over here, it's so messy just because I have like tidbits of like little things. I'm not a neat and tidy person. I need like a system in my life. So I need to have a drawer where like, this is a drawer for all of my batteries and camera equipment, etc. And each thing needs to have its own little spot. And then I find that I can be much more organized. I highly recommend, and then I'm excited to have that bookshelf fully cleared so I can put away some of the new books that I'm getting. I'm thinking the bookshelf in this room is gonna be like for my business books, like whatever I'm reading on 75 Hard and some business things, plus like my favorite series and things, maybe some things I don't want to have on my main shelf. So like maybe the Akatar series or the Blood and Ash series, where I wouldn't want someone to pull it from the shelf and open it up and be like, ooh, this is spicy. At 4 o'clock, I have to start getting ready for tennis. At 4:15, I have to be out the door for tennis because I don't want to be late. He called me also being like, hey, be on time, because he thought I was late yesterday. But the only reason I was late yesterday is because I asked him like to confirm the time, like 4:30 or 5 p.m. and he never responded. And I thought like, that's his way of like canceling. But it just turns out he doesn't check his WhatsApp a lot. He's much more of a caller. In the next 1 hour, the aim is to do a solid 1 hour work session. Let's set a timer. Hey Siri, set timer for 50 minutes. It's already 3:06, so I just set it for 50 minutes. I am all ready to go. Outfit is something really basic, just like a cotton t-shirt and the regular H&M tights that I always wear. We are here at the court. It is wet, but we're gonna play anyway. So, hey Siri, start tennis workout. Right, we're 30 minutes into the workout and we just did backhand. I am sweaty, my camera is sliding because it's so heavy. It's my husband's turn now and then I have to help connect all of the balls. He's much better at backhand than I am because he's had just like a lot more practice. While I was in Asia, he came to all of his lessons. I'm catching up quickly and soon hopefully we'll be able to play together because right now it's just one of us playing at a time. So I just play and then my husband plays and then I play and my husband plays. 72 balls. We hit them, we collect them, and then the next person goes. So I'll show you right now, he is playing. I obviously have a super wide angle lens, so not sure what's coming. So he's 100% just a lot better at backhand than I am because half of my backhand shots landed on the other side of the net. And like this camera is slowly sliding down, but I'm hoping that it gives them more of a cinematic effect and not a dodgy effect. I wonder at what stage we can start to play together. I can't imagine actually like running and hitting the balls back as he's hitting them at this stage. It would just be like techniqueless in my opinion, but I think the teacher said, like the instructor said, after 3 months of solo practice you can play together, but I don't know if that's a standard thing or almost my time to help collect the balls. Usually when I'm playing by myself, I will like play and then help collect the balls, play and help collect the balls. Now with my husband, I play, help collect the balls, he plays, and I'll help collect the balls. Sometimes if he's not too tired, he'll also help. But I realized in between, because there is like a waiting period, I just like to stay active as long as I'm feeling good, just to keep my heart rate elevated, just to have a complete like workout. But it's almost like kind of doing like HIIT, right? Where you have super intense like 5 minutes or so, and then you like take a break. I'm done with my lessons. My husband's gonna go for 2 more rounds, and I'm gonna go pick up the baby from her ball pit-ish kind of play area. Mom and dad being like active and doing like things together and activities like this, like it's kind of a lifestyle and things. It's like something that I really want to like build on her, because it's not something we had growing up. Let's go pick her up. We're back from tennis. Baby had her bath. I also took a quick shower. I haven't washed my hair because I think I'll do that tomorrow after my workout, because I have a YouTube video to shoot tomorrow and I want my hair to be fresh. But for dinner, we're having this delicious pumpkin risotto. I'm not going to be having all of this. I will probably just boot it out. And then we have some grilled chicken and then a plate of green beans that I'm sharing with the baby. Hey, you like it? Baby's having the same thing. She doesn't have any chicken. You can take some chicken from me if you want. But she is having the pumpkin risotto. It's one of her favorites. I'm just gonna spoon a little bit. This is what my bowl looks like. It's so good. It's pumpkin risotto with goat cheese and cranberry. I think this is our 3rd glass of water of the day. So the only things we have left right now is to finish water, which we're gonna do. By the way, this is a situation. I realize it's just gonna take me like a couple of hours to get this all done. Right, Siri, set timer for 50 minutes.
15 minutes, starting now.
15 minutes.
When the timer ends, you can say, Siri, stop.
Of course, Siri. Even Siri doesn't want me to work. Siri, set an alarm for 15 minutes.
I set your alarm for 5:15 a.m.
Siri, set timer for 50 minutes.
15 minutes,
Oh,
starting
Siri.
now.
Siri just hates me today. I'll just put it up manually. It is 11:54 p.m. I'm almost done with this. I am done with my water. I just have to do another like half glass, like 300 ml. I didn't finish my work, which is now like stressing me out a little bit because I don't want to have to push our deadline. But I am a little stressed. Done with my water intake for the day, and that wraps up day 7. I cannot believe we have completed an entire week of 75 hard. I'm ready to continue the streak next week and absolutely crush it. I'll see you in week 2. I'll see you tomorrow morning. Bye.